like to welcome you. Freedom and independence seeking is a legitimate right of every nation. The Afghans also use their legitimate right after 20 years of inconvenience in Kabul. Our plan was to stop at the gates of Kabul after capturing all other provinces. Therefore, so that the transition process is completed smoothly without us entering Kabul, so that we stop the troubles and harms or damages. But unfortunately, the previous government was so incompetent, and as a result of their actions, their security forces could not do anything to ensure security, and we had to do something. We had to take the responsibility. So that was the reason. The abusers and the rioters, they wanted to abuse the name of the Islamic Emirate to enter houses or to harass the people or to steal. So therefore we instructed our forces to enter Kabul to ensure this, to stop all this and to ensure security. So we had to do this, to enter Kabul to stop those criminals and abusers, so that we ensure the safety and security of the people and the residents of Kabul. Therefore, the residents are assured that your security is guaranteed. In the same way, when it comes to the current circumstances, I would like to assure the international community, including the United States, that nobody will be harmed in Afghanistan. I would like to assure our neighbors, regional countries, we are not going to allow our territory to be used against anybody, any country in the world. So the whole global community should be assured that we are committed to these pledges, that you will not be harmed anyway from our soil. The international community, we would also like to request the international community so that within recognized international boundaries and interactions, we should be treated accordingly. According to these frameworks, we do not want to have any problem with the international community. We'd like to act on the basis of on the principles of our religion, of our culture, and we have given a lot of sacrifices. We have the right to act on the basis of our religious principles and rules and regulations. This is the right of the Afghans. Other countries have also different, have got different rules, different policies, different Europeans have different approaches and policies. The US has different rules and regulations. Arab countries in the same way. Other countries in the same way. The Afghans also have the right to have their own rules and regulations and policies, so that they are in the advantage and for the profit of the nation, of the people, so that they are in accordance with our values. So nobody should be worried about our norms and principles. The issue of women is very important. The Islamic Emirate is committed to the rights of women within the framework of Sharia. Our sisters, our women have the same rights, will be able to benefit from their rights. They can have activities in different sectors and different areas on the basis of our rules and regulations, educational, health, and other areas. They are going to be working with us, shoulder to shoulder with us. the international community, if they have concerns, we would like to assure them that there's not going to be any discrimination against women, but of course within the frameworks that we have. Our women are Muslim. They will also be happy to be living within our frameworks of Sharia. We hope that as soon as the conflict is done away with in Afghanistan, we are going to build the infrastructures of the economy. For this, we're going to take actions for economic activities. The interactions with the international community with other countries are going to continue. We are going to be working on our natural resources and our resources in order to revitalize our economy, for our reconstruction, for our prosperity. Therefore, the Islamic Emirate is requesting the whole international community that, God willing, we can very soon, actually, very quickly can change the situation in the country economically. Every Afghan wants to improve his or her life. So the whole community, the whole society will be active in trade, in economics, and we are committed to ensure security, and after that to build our society, to serve our nation. We are the servants of the nation for the benefit of the nation, both in this world and for the next world. Once again, I would like to assure the media, we are committed to media within our cultural frameworks. Private media can continue to be free and independent. They can continue their activities. We've got requests, some requests from the media. One is that Islam is a very important value in our country. Nothing should be against Islamic values when it comes to the activities of the media. Therefore, Islamic values should be taken into account when it comes to the activities of the media, when it comes to developing their programs. Therefore, the media should be independent, should be impartial. Impartiality of the media is very important. They can critique our work so that we can improve. So you, young in the media, should also pay attention to the shortcomings so that we can serve the nation in a better way, and you should also work accordingly. In the same way, it's very important that the Afghans are giving a lot of importance to their national values. National unity, national consensus. The media should not work against this, against its national values, against national unity. When it comes to ethnic differences, religious differences, and hostilities, they should not be actually promoted by the media. They should work, on the contrary, for the unity of the nation. To have peaceful, brotherly living together. Once again, I would like to express my gratitude to all of you for participating in our press conference. So the names are going to be read out. I'm here to serve you. We're going to have more press conferences. So today we have maybe less time than the future. I just came from a trip. I just wanted to make sure you're not going to wait for me. So we'll have a lot of time to discuss in the future. The questions are going to be asked now. I'm going to answer all of the questions. And Unfortunately, I can't hear the other gentleman at the podium. The first question from Al Jazeera. Everybody will have a chance to ask question. Al Jazeera. Charlotte Phyllis from Al Jazeera. I can't hear her.
Can you give to women and girls so their rights will be protected?
The question was about women's rights. The question is, what kind of guarantees can you provide for ensuring women's rights? As I mentioned earlier, when it comes to, we are going to allow women to work and study. We have got frameworks, of course. The women are going to be very active in the society, but within the frameworks of Islam.
Whether it is in work or other activities, because women are a key part of society, and we are guaranteeing all their rights within the limits of Islam.
Mr. Mujahid, Ian Panel, ABC News from America. Can I ask you, what guarantees can you give to the Afghans who fought with the Americans, the interpreters? What guarantees will you give to the Afghans who are now hiding at home, who want to leave the country, who the Americans will transport? What guarantees? Sorry. One. This is very important. This is a man who's being held hostage by the Taliban. His name is Mullah Zabi Ullah, and on behalf of his parents, they've asked me to ask you whether you will now commit to release him.
دوه پوښتنې دي، یو دا چې هغه خلکو ترجماني کړې ده امریکایانو سره یا نور کارونه کړي دي، هغوی د امنیت په باره څه ډاډ ورکولی شي؟ او دویمه پوښتنه دا ده هغه قراردادي چې
The question was about interpreters and security for the interpreters that work for the Americans, also the contractors. Unfortunately, I cannot hear the questions by the media. I would like to assure you, all the compatriots, whether they were translators, whether they had military activities, or whether they were civilians, all of them have been pardoned. Nobody is going to be treated with revenge. The youth who have talents, who have grown up here, who are from this country, we don't want them to leave. These are our assets. We would like them to stay here to serve. We would like to assure you that nobody is going to knock on their door to inspect them or to ask them or to interrogate them as to who they have been working for or interpreting for. So I would like to assure you that no harm is going to be. They're going to be safe. When it comes to contractors, I don't have any information about this, but it might have to do with the previous years. I do not have any full information about this.